This number, and I bring this up for a reason, this was the poll. I said at the time we would save it. This was from the day after the spring game. Iamaleava had left, and our poll was, will you give Josh Heupel a pass if UT struggles without Iamaleava? 84% said yes, I back his decision. 5% said, sure. And 11% said no, he's got to win anyway. But 84% 3 months ago said they're going to give him a pass this year. They back him on the Nico thing. Tyler Ivins. My question now, 9th, 10th, or 11th, that's probably going to be 7-5, 8-4. It's about where Florida was down in that range last year. Right. Will that be enough to keep Josh Heupel off a hot seat next offseason? I don't mean with Danny White. I mean, will fans be calling for heads if they go 7-5 or 8-4 this year, even though back in 3 months ago they said 84% said give him a pass, blame Nico.
How did you get to that 7-5? Who did you
Oh,
lose?
you're going to dance around.
No, I'm not.
I knew you were.
No.
Okay,
No.
Hang on. Let me put up a graphic. I knew somebody would say that. I'm just teasing you. I'm not attacking. Can we put up the full screen with the schedule? And I see it right there on their program on it. There we go. All right. So there. You said, how do you get there?
Okay, so stay with me. You lose to the Big Three. That's at Alabama. That's at Florida. You lose at home to Georgia. Let's say that fourth loss, you sneak in. John Mateer has a great season. Your 4 losses is Oklahoma. I'm sorry. If you have a 5th loss against one of the dog meats, neutral site to Syracuse, Arkansas coming to your house after they embarrassed you last year, Diego Pavia, senior day, or you lose up to Mark Stoops, who you don't lose to, yeah, I'm going to have a problem at 7-5 if I'm a Tennessee fan this year. 8-4, okay, you lost to the blue chips, the guys who are in the blue chip ratio who have a better roster than you this year. So I guess to split your question, 8-4 they should be fine. 7-5, and I want to know who that 5th team was that got you when they weren't supposed to get you.
If you lose to Syracuse, to me, in the first game with Joey Aguilar,
they're not good. That's
we don't know if
we don't know if
Tennessee is.
Yeah.
Joey Aguilar's first game. I'm sorry, I'm not putting that as an
in
automatic 50-point win.
In an NIL world where you're supposed to be able to cut a check, Syracuse has no money. So if you have all these guys that you're allocating funds to and you lose to a school with no money,
go ahead.
I could not disagree more because I think you have to look at the big picture.
Okay.
I don't think you can look at this one season. You look at the past 3 years, you're averaging 10 wins a season.
Sure.
You lose the Nico on the thing, and everybody said, yeah, we're behind it. So no, one season, if it's 7-5, I can't see him being on the hot seat.
Not at all, but I think there's a huge gap with this fan base between 7-5 and 8-4. There's a big difference between spending December in Nashville or Charlotte and spending December in
Here's one thing I'd say real quick.
Jacksonville?
Shreveport?
Jackson.
Here's one thing I'd say real quick.
There's not a big difference between any of those cities.
Last season, guys, you were 2 plays away, 2 possessions from being 8-4 to me. The Alabama game, the personal foul penalty on Bama at the end, that could have changed. Florida takes you to overtime. They could have gone for 2.
Here's the thing.
But still,
I don't like playing those games because you can always usually Vol fans play it the other way.
A couple of things go different in 1998, and you're 9.
Well,
and also a couple things go your way last year. You're 11-1.
There could be a couple of freaky, fluky things too.
Yeah. Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
Do you think he'll be on the hot seat with
7-5
fans?
puts him so firmly on the hot seat, his butt will be burning in February. I just don't think one.
But the poll, Bob.
But yes,
don't you believe people are going to stick to that?
Sympathetic after something happens.
Yes.
And then it changes. If he is 7-5, there will be people that said, "See, told you so." He's a mid-major coach. That's all he is. Yeah, he got lucky. And I think 8-4 doesn't get him on a hot seat. I think they show him where a seat is. So
you would be sitting here.
Yes, I mean, I'm sorry. I think
I'm not saying, you're not saying it's right.
It's totally unfair. Completely unfair.
Yeah, I wouldn't put him on the hot seat if he would be.
If he this year, if he went 5-7, I would still say, look what the man has done. Something didn't work out.
Sure.
You had built your team around the highest paid player in the history of college football, and he bails on you. So I wouldn't put him on the hot seat for anything outside of
Gross
Turns out he's got a
negligence.
trunk full of McDonald's bags or something.
Yeah. Chick-fil-A, it turned out.
Yes.
I am a snob for hotel rooms. I have to stay in a 5-star hotel. I have to have the nicest of nice. When you're in the college football
We just
playoff,
lost half our audience.
okay,
Yeah.
that's fine. When you're in the college
blame
football
him.
playoff like you were last year, you can't go from this is nice. Check out this college football playoff to 7-5. You can't. 8-4, you can live with it, and it's who those 8-4 are is the ingredients you throw in the pot. After that, man, ooh, it again.
Yeah,
Well,
I don't
I'll
like
tell you
to
what.
stay in dumps.
Yeah.
So I'm not a snob like that.
Do they have
Man of the
continental
people.
breakfast? Do they offer continental
I
breakfast?
tell you what, that's a real short memory on where you were before Josh Heupel got here.
Oh,
That's
Agreed.
what I would
Completely
say.
fair.
Don't you know?
Completely
I mean,
I mean,
the
you
Vol
go
fan
back
base is
into the-
extremely passionate.
Yes.
That means they
days and
ride
weeks.
really high and really low.
After Pruitt,
Yes.
and the fact that this man has done all of these things in the
Yes.
coming out of that.
Yes.
No, I would give him a 2-year pass.
I'm with you.
Turn things
But
around.
we live in a what have you done for me lately society.
Sure.
Okay,
Exactly.
the point here is you're saying what Vol fans will do, not what you're doing, not what you would do.
Right.
Yeah, I got it. And the poll right now, it's a good thing you're saying 8-4 wouldn't get him there because most of the people out there say 8-4. You can go ahead and keep playing along here, but 41% of you say 8-4 is what you're expecting, which tells me that the expectation levels based on all these preseason predictions have dropped a little.
Yes.
I think 8-4, 9-3. So there you've got 45. So that's 66%, and then is that 8%? So 75% expect 8 or better. If I did my math
You
right,
know what I
about
think?
24% say
The high and
7
the
or worse.
low, they live in Kentucky.
Building, yeah.